Welcome back to the Ether Path. Today, we continue our journey through the 7 energy centers of the body. After grounding ourselves in the root chakra, we now rise to the 2nd chakra, the Sacral Chakra, known as Svadhisthana in Sanskrit. Located in your lower abdomen, just below the navel, this chakra is the center of your emotions, creativity, sensuality, and passion. It governs how you relate to others, how you experience pleasure, and how you allow yourself to flow with the rhythm of life. The Sanskrit word Svadhisthana means one's own place, your sacred space of feeling, connection, and creation. While the root chakra asks, "Am I safe?" the sacral chakra asks, "Can I feel? Can I experience joy, desire, creativity?" When this chakra is balanced, you move effortlessly with life. You allow yourself to feel deeply without being overwhelmed. You embrace your creativity, sensuality, and emotional truth. But when it is blocked, you feel emotionally numb or overly reactive. You struggle with creativity and intimacy. You may experience guilt, shame, or fear of pleasure. In this video, we will explore the symbolic and energetic nature of Svadhisthana, its physical and emotional manifestations, how to recognize imbalance, techniques, rituals, and meditations to heal and activate this chakra, and how to live fully, flowing with life. So take a deep breath. Allow your awareness to drop into your lower belly and prepare to reconnect with your sacred flow. The Sacral Chakra is much more than an energy point. It is the source of movement, pleasure, creativity, and emotional expression within you. Color. The color of the Sacral Chakra is orange, the color of warmth, joy, enthusiasm, and sensuality. It is the color of sunrise, of new beginnings, of creative fire. Element. Its element is water, fluid, adaptive, ever-changing. Just like water, the energy of Svadhisthana teaches you to flow with life rather than resist it. Symbol. The traditional symbol of the Sacral Chakra is a 6-petaled lotus, encasing a circle with a crescent moon. Each of the 6 petals represents negative qualities to be overcome: anger, hatred, jealousy, cruelty, desire, pride. The crescent moon signifies the cyclical nature of emotions, the tides of feeling that rise and fall within you. Archetype. The archetype of the Sacral Chakra is the lover and the artist. It represents your ability to connect, to desire, to create, and to experience the world through the senses. Physical location. The Sacral Chakra resides in your lower abdomen, just below your navel, around the area of your womb, bladder, and reproductive organs. It is associated with sensuality and sexuality, creativity and inspiration, emotional intelligence, the ability to experience joy and connection. Spiritual message. While the root chakra asks, "Am I safe?" the Sacral Chakra asks, "Can I feel? Can I express? Can I allow myself to flow?" When this energy is open and balanced, you experience life fully, with passion, emotion, and creativity. But when blocked, you may suppress your feelings, disconnect from pleasure, or become overwhelmed by emotional turbulence. The Sacral Chakra is your invitation to move with the waves of life, to feel, to create, and to love without shame. The Sacral Chakra is not only an energetic center, it is intricately connected to your physical body, emotional world, and relationships. When the Sacral Chakra is balanced, you feel emotionally open, yet stable. You allow yourself to feel joy, passion, and desire without guilt. You experience healthy, fulfilling relationships. Your creativity flows effortlessly. You enjoy the sensual pleasures of life, food, art, intimacy, nature. Physical health. This chakra governs the reproductive organs, kidneys, bladder, hips, and lower abdomen. When balanced, you experience vitality in these areas. You feel alive, energized, and connected to your body. When blocked or imbalanced, physical symptoms may include lower back pain, hip tension, urinary or reproductive issues, menstrual problems, sexual dysfunction, fatigue or lack of vitality, emotional signs of imbalance, emotional numbness or disconnection, fear of intimacy, guilt and shame around pleasure and desire, difficulty expressing emotions, lack of creativity and inspiration, over-attachment to relationships, emotional instability or excessive mood swings. Some people may repress emotions, desires, and creative impulses, leading to emotional numbness and lack of passion. Others may become overly dependent on external pleasure and validation, seeking constant stimulation without inner fulfillment. The sacral chakra is where you learn how to experience life, not only to survive, but to feel alive. When this chakra is blocked, you may live mechanically, without joy, creativity, or connection. When open, life becomes art. Relationships become sacred. Emotions become teachers. Understanding the signs of an imbalanced sacral chakra is essential to reclaiming your emotional and creative power. When the sacral chakra is blocked or underactive, you may experience emotional numbness or disconnection, difficulty feeling joy, passion, or excitement, suppressed desires and creative impulses, fear of intimacy or vulnerability, guilt or shame around pleasure, lack of motivation or creative energy, isolation and emotional coldness. Physically, this may manifest as reproductive health issues, lower back pain, hip stiffness, urinary tract problems, chronic fatigue. When the sacral chakra is overactive, symptoms may include overindulgence in sensory pleasures, food, sex, shopping, emotional dependency or codependency, obsession with relationships, mood swings and emotional instability, addiction to stimulation and validation. In both cases, whether blocked or overactive, the result is the same. You lose the ability to flow with life. You either suppress your emotions or become overwhelmed by them. You either fear intimacy or become dependent on it. Many of these patterns are rooted in childhood conditioning, being told not to express emotions, not to cry, not to desire, societal shame, around sexuality, sensuality, and creative expression, past relationship trauma, betrayal, abandonment, rejection, emotional neglect, growing up without emotional safety or connection. You may unconsciously carry guilt, shame, and emotional wounds in this energy center, blocking your ability to feel, to connect, to create. But awareness is the key. By recognizing these patterns, you can begin to reclaim your emotional and creative power. Because your emotions are not weaknesses, your desires are not sins, they are the very essence of being alive. Now that you understand the sacral chakra and how its imbalance shows up, let's explore how to bring it back into harmony. The key to healing the sacral chakra is to allow flow in your body, your emotions, your creativity. Here are the most powerful techniques to balance and activate Svadhisthana. 1. Movement and dance. The sacral chakra is located in your hips and lower abdomen, the seat of fluidity and sensuality. Practice free flow dance, eyes closed, no structure, just feeling the music. Hip opening exercises, circular flowing movements of the pelvis, gentle belly dancing, or intuitive swaying. Why? Because when your hips move freely, your emotional energy begins to flow. Stuck emotions release, joy returns. 2. Water connection. Water is the element of Svadhisthana. It mirrors your emotions, always moving, always changing. Practice. Spend time near water, rivers, lakes, oceans. Take mindful showers or baths. Visualize yourself being cleansed and renewed by water. Drink water consciously, feeling it nourish your body. Water teaches you to let go, to soften, to flow. 3. Creative expression. The sacral chakra is your creative wellspring. Practice, paint, draw, sing, dance, write, not for perfection, but for expression. Try something new, playful and spontaneous. Create without judgment. Creativity is not a luxury, it is your birthright. 4. Emotional release practices. Allow yourself to feel without suppression or guilt. Practice journaling. Write freely about your emotions, desires, fears. Mirror work. Look into your eyes and speak your truth. Safe spaces. Share your feelings openly with someone you trust. Crying, laughing, screaming, whatever wants to be expressed. Emotions are energy in motion. They are meant to move. 5th yoga, poses. Yoga can open, stretch, and release tension in your hips and lower belly. Recommended poses. Butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. Pigeon pose, Kapotasana. Goddess pose, Utthata Konasana. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. While holding each pose, breathe deeply into your lower abdomen. Visualize orange light swirling in your belly. 6. Meditation and breath work. Sit comfortably. Place your hands on your lower abdomen. Visualize a glowing orange lotus spinning gently. With each inhale, the light expands. With each exhale, you release guilt, shame, and suppression. Sacral Chakra. Mantra. Vam chant this sound aloud or silently as you breathe. 7. Crystals and aromatherapy crystals. Carnelian orange calcite. Moonstone. Place them on your lower abdomen during meditation or sleep. Essential oils. Ylang, sweet, orange jasmine, sandalwood. Diffuse them or apply a drop to your lower belly. 8. Sacred sensuality. Practices. The sacral chakra invites you to reconnect with the sensual pleasures of life. This is not limited to sexuality. It is about enjoying the senses without guilt. Practice. Eating mindfully, savoring textures and flavors. Listening to music that moves you. Surrounding yourself with beauty, art, and soft textures. Mindful touch and self-care rituals. Remember, the sacral chakra heals not through control, but through flow. Not through suppression, but through expression. You heal by moving, feeling, creating, and allowing life to flow through you. Now I invite you to enter a state of deep relaxation and reconnection with your creative emotional flow. Find a quiet space, sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes, begin to breathe slowly and deeply. With each inhale, feel your body soften. With each exhale, release any tension, any heaviness. Bring your awareness to your lower abdomen, just below your navel, the seat of your sacral chakra. Visualize a warm, glowing orange light in this space. See it swirling gently like liquid fire, radiating warmth, softness, and fluidity. With every breath, this orange light grows brighter, expanding outward, filling your lower belly, filling your entire body. Now imagine yourself standing in front of a calm, serene body of water. The surface is smooth, reflecting the moon above. Step into the water. Feel it embrace you. Soft, cool, nurturing. As you walk deeper, you release guilt, you release shame. You release the fear of feeling too much. The water cleanses you. Your emotions flow freely like waves. No resistance, no judgment. Repeat silently or aloud. I am open to feel. I am free to express. My emotions flow effortlessly. I create with joy and passion. Visualize your orange light growing so bright that it merges with the water, flowing infinitely in all directions. Stay here for a few minutes. Breathe. Allow yourself to feel light, free, fluid. When you are ready, Slowly return to your breath, to the weight of your body, and gently open your eyes. You are flow, you are creation, you are emotion, you are free. The sacral chakra heals and thrives through daily care, conscious intention, and the permission to feel and create. Affirmations are one of the most powerful tools to reprogram the subconscious patterns of guilt, shame, and emotional suppression. By repeating these words daily, you plant seeds of freedom and flow in your mind and energy body. Daily affirmations for Svadhisthana. You can repeat these in the morning, before meditation, or anytime you feel disconnected. I allow my emotions to flow freely and without judgment. I am worthy of pleasure and joy. I honor my desires and creative impulses. I embrace change and fluidity in my life. I am in touch with my feelings. I trust my ability to create the life I desire. My sensuality is sacred. I release guilt and shame around pleasure. I am a vessel of creativity and passion. The key is repetition. Say them out loud, whisper them, write them in your journal. Let these words become your truth. Daily rituals to nourish your sacral chakra. Morning movement ritual. Start your day with gentle hip movements, circular motions, or a short dance session. Creative playtime. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes daily to create, draw, paint, write, sing, dance, or craft without expectations. Water rituals. Drink a glass of water mindfully each morning, imagining it cleansing your emotional body. Emotional check-in. Pause 3 times a day and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Allow the answer without judgment. Sacral chakra. Touch ritual. Place your hands on your lower belly before sleep. Breathe deeply into this space and repeat, I am safe to feel. I am free to create. Gratitude practice. Each night, write down 3 things that brought you joy or made you feel alive that day. Healing is not about grand gestures. It is about small, intentional acts of self-love repeated daily. The more you nurture your sacral chakra, the more you will feel alive, inspired, and emotionally free. You have now journeyed deep into the sacred waters of your being, the realm of emotion, creativity, connection, and desire. Your sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, is the source of your ability to feel, to create, and to connect. It is the place where you experience the fullness of life. Not just surviving, but living. When this chakra is balanced, you move effortlessly with the rhythm of life. You express your emotions freely and without shame. You create without fear of judgment. You experience pleasure without guilt. You connect with others without losing yourself. When you embrace your flow, you become unstoppable. You become magnetic, joyful, alive. Remember, your emotions are not weaknesses. Your desires are not sins. Your creativity is not a luxury. They are your sacred power. The world taught you to suppress, to control, to numb. But your soul is calling you to feel, to move, to create. So I invite you, dance, paint, cry, laugh, love. Allow life to flow through you, because when you live in flow, you live in freedom. This is the gift of the sacral chakra. The journey continues. Next, we rise to the solar plexus chakra, the seat of your inner power. Subscribe and walk the path with us. The unseen is calling you home.